All right. So because it's cold, I thought we might start with a run. All right. So wherever you are, let's go. Okay, I'm going to do one more out back. And then just sprinting on the spot, reaching out to the front. Touch it up. And then hold the legs still, touch down. And uppercuts. Hooks around. Good. And shake it out. You want to get stuck straight into today. We've got a lot to get through. So we've got 45 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So our first exercise, we're in our push-up position, all right? So come down to your push-up position. All right, so in 5, we are rowing the arms. So we pull one arm up and then we reach it forwards and down. Pull it up, reach it forwards and down. So it's like we're rowing and then reaching. Pull back, reach. Row and reach. So pull back and reach. Pull back and reach. We're standing for our next exercise. All right, so coming up, you've got 2 choices here. You're either going to just hold in your squat. Okay, so it's a squat hold. If you want, you're going to rotate the knees as well. Otherwise, just hold the squat down, okay? If you want, you're going to rotate your knees like you're going to do a lunge. Rotate it in. You've got to lift the heel to rotate. You're in a squat either way. Ten more seconds, and then we're back down onto the mat on hands and knees. And time. So coming down, we're going into bear. So hands and knees, curl your toes under, lift your knees just off the mat. You're either going to hold here or you're going to do a little push-up. Let's go. So we'll do one little push-up, so it's a tiny push-up. Then we're going to walk forward and then walk back. And then do a push-up. Walk forward, walk back. All right, and do the push-up. So you can stay on the spot and do the push-ups. You don't have to move, or you can just hold the bear. But just make sure that those knees are only just off the mat. They're not too high. So keep your head looking forward. That will allow your back to remain flat. Okay, 5 seconds and we're standing again. Last one. There we go. So coming back up. Now we're in wide leg, toes out. All right. You're either going again Going to keep your heels down, or you're going to have your heels up. Want your arms forward. Hold here and pulse, and then alternate, taking one arm out to the side. So your heels are lifted if you can. How is it possible that I'm sweating? I've got too many balls on. So we're just pulsing that plie squat. 3, 2, 1, time. Oh, my legs. Oh, now we are coming down onto our mat, onto our stomach. We're going to do a breaststroke. So you're going to reach your arms forward and you're going to sweep around in the breaststroke. Let's go. Up, lift, sweep around. So your toes are going to stay down. You're going to lift your chest slightly, sweep the arms around and back in and down. So we've got to run after this. 15 seconds. All right, so coming up. So the next thing is a run. You can start at any time. Let's go. We're running again. All right, keep running. I hate it when the sock falls into your shoe. Keep running. Ten seconds. And time. All right, so coming down, we're doing a down dog to crouch back. You're going to be in your down dog position, and then you're going to crouch back and bend your knees down. Let's go. Put it straight up into the down dog, and then down into the crouch back. All right. So down dog, crouch back. Down dog, crouch back. Okay. Sit, bend and straighten. And then coming up to stand. So we've got a lunge and a kick. We're going to lunge back and then kick forward. Now, if you want to add to that, you can add a jumping kick. Let's go. So it'll go back and then it'll lift, but we use the other leg to kick. All right, so lunge back, lift that leg, kick with the other leg. All right, lunge back, lift the knee, kick with the other leg if you're doing the jumping kick. Otherwise, just do the lunge back and the kick. All right, so lunge back, kick, alternate, lunge back, kick, or lunge back, lift, kick. Lunge back, lift, and kick. So your choice. Megan is put all the kids coming out. Time. All right, down into your push-up position again for our rotations. So we're just going to rotate here, our T rotation. So even if you're doing this on your knees, let's go. You have to rotate your whole body so that everything's stacked. and opens out. Okay. It's a beautiful morning. Hi. So we are staying down here on our hands and knees. So we're going to bring the knee in, we're going to extend it out, and then we're going to curl it. All right. So alternating knee in, leg out, curl. So it's a leg extension with a curl. Let's go. Time's on. Leg extension with a curl. Yeah, alternating legs. Right hand. Good. And then coming to up to stand. We're going to do kneel down, get up, and side tap. So it means we go down, down, up, up, hold the squat, and out to the side. Okay? Down, down, up, tap to the side. Come with me. So down, down, up, tap to the side. All right? And then try and use your other leg as well to get down and up. All right, so we're pulling that squat down when we get up here. Yep. Got to run after this one. There we go. So we're coming up for the run. You can start now if you like. Otherwise, you can start now. All right. Bring it in. Tabletops. Take a seat into your dip position. All right, let's do it. And lift those hips up into your dip position. You can stay here. You can drop your hips down and up, or you can reach. You're going to reach one arm as you go up, but you don't have to. Keep both hands down. You can also turn your hands whichever way you like, and you can really reach back there if you want to. We're going to go into a back bend. And then there's our time. Squat jumps. All right, so we've got one squat jump, and then we're going to heel tap forwards. One squat jump, heel tap. Go. So on your down, hold it down there, heel tap forwards. jump, land, back forwards. Or low impact, don't jump, lift up onto your tippy toes. And coming down, we're actually going to do fire hydrants. So we're going to lift the leg out to the side, but we're going to pulse it out there, all right? I'll tell you when it's halfway, you can change legs. Let's do it. So pulse it out there. So what you want to try not to do is lean to the left if you've got your right leg up. Change legs. And time, and then coming up. Yes. So before we did a reverse lunge, now we're going to do a forward lunging kick. So it means we push off that front leg. So we lunge, and then we just flick the kick. So we land, we lunge, and we flick the kick. All right, let's go. So when you lift, as if you're going to step back, you kick. Stay on that leg. One more. Change legs. Five seconds. And time. Woo. And then coming down, we've got donkey kicks. So your choices here are lifting this way, or double time, or both legs. Let's go. So you want to touch the heels to the butt. So you've got low, intermediate, and high. Last 10 seconds, we're going to go double time. And getting ready. All right, let's do it. Double time. Time. Woo. All right, we've got our run next. So you can start at any time. Or you can start now. Fine. All right, coming down, we've got dips next. So remember, you can have your hands and your bottom down, bend your elbows straight back. Let's go. Or lift your hips, or you can do it off a step if you've got one. Couch, bench, whatever. But just try and keep your hips up to make the focus the backs of your arms, not just moving your hips. Okay, because your hips aren't moving, they're only lowering because you're bending your arms. Here's our time. All right, getting up to bear rotations of the neck. Okay. Into your bear and rotate your knees. Okay, rotate the knees. Yes, your feet will probably move a little bit. You're swiveling on the balls of your feet. We're on to our last exercise coming up. Coming up to stand, 4 switches and 2 star jumps. So 4 switches, 2 star jumps. Okay, ready? Let's go. Then you do your switches, 3, 4, come together, and then do your 2 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4 together. Star jump. There's our time. Whew, we are halfway. Quick drink. And then we get to do it all again. Yay. All right, so we started off in our high plank. Go down onto the mat. So remember we did our row, so we pulled back and then we reached forwards. All right, we are going. Okay, in 5. All right, let's go. So pull and reach. Pull and reach. All right, row. You want to squeeze your elbow, pull your elbow back, squeeze your shoulder blade behind. So just take your feet about shoulder width, maybe a bit wider to keep your stability so that you don't rotate your hips. When you lift that arm, you need to brace. Do this on your knees as well. But if you're doing this on your knees, I suggest you come up onto your toes and just hold. Practice getting in that position. All right, and resting. So coming up into the squat. So we rotated the knees, or you just held the squat. Ready? Drop. Rotate the knees, or just hold the squat. I want to keep the body relatively stable, so you're not twisting the upper body. Okay, keep it facing forward. Just drop that knee. And it's going to work on your hips, hips, and then need to be able to move them. One. All right, coming down onto the hands and knees for that bear push-up. All right. So remember, you want to have your knees just off the ground, not up here, just off the ground. So it's a tiny little pulse when you do the push-up. All right, let's do it. So one push-up, and then we walk forwards and back. Or you stay still. Remember, if you can't walk forwards, then don't. Just focus on the little bear push-ups. The tiny little bend. Remember, we're only a couple of inches off the ground with our knees, so we're only going to bend a couple of inches, right? And time. Coming up to stand. Take the legs out. Remember that little plie pulse. All right, drop it down and pulse it. And then if you can, lift. And then if you want that extra, take the arms out. Take some of the focus off the legs before moving our arms. Good. Try and open up the chest if you're doing the arms. Almost there. Legs are burning. Last one. Here we go. Woo. And then coming down for our breaststroke before we run again. Ready? All right, let's go. Lift, sweep the arms back into the breaststroke. So you can rest in between each one. Bring those hands and chest down, then lift and sweep. So keep your head looking down. Remember to breathe. So breathe out as you do the breaststroke. So we're up for our run next. Last one. Good. So coming up, remember if you want to start your run, you can. Otherwise, you can start now. And time. So I've got the lunge back and kick. All right, so we did lunge back and kick. Let's go. Alternating lunge back, kick. And then remember, if you want, lunge back, lift. Kick. So remember, alternate the legs. Fine. All right, the down dog crouch back. All right, you ready? Find your down dog position. You want another hold there. You're going to bend and straighten. So you're going to bring your bum to your heels and then straighten your legs again. Right, down and up. So my body weight stays back the whole time. Last one. There we go. Whew. Come down onto hands and knees. So we're going to do the leg extension curl. All right, so bring the knee into the chest, extend it back, and then curl it, bring it down. Alternating in, out, curl. Okay, in, out, curl. In, out, curl. In, out, curl. So we're staying down here. Even myself up. We're doing our T rotations next. All right, you ready? Push up position. Let's rotate. So we want to make sure that we stack. We've got a nice straight line through the body. All right, a straight line. We want to hold it on the side for that second. Work our balance. Up more. And time, and then coming up for the kneel down, get up, side tap. All right, so we're going to step back into the kneel down. Go down, down, up, up into the squat, tap out to the sides. So we're never standing all the way up. And we alternate the leg we go down with. Oh, there's our time. We are running next. So you can start if you want. Start now. All right. Tabletop reach. So take a seat. All right, so turn your hands around whichever way you like. Let's go lift the hips up and down, or if you want, add that reach. Come on. What's there? This one. All right, coming up, we're our forward lunge and kick. So remember, the leg we lunge off. When we go to push off, we kick. All right, let's go. Lunge, kick, land. On the same leg. Kick it. Push off, kick it. All right, let's change legs. Lunge, push off, kick, and land. Push off, kick, land. All right, the squat jump with the little heel tap forwards. So remember when you land through your toes, hold down and do the heel taps. Let's go. Otherwise, up onto the tippy toes, down, heel tap. You're not jumping. Okay. 10 seconds. No time. Come down to the hands and knees. Oh, high hydrants. All right, so pulsing out to the side. You ready? All right, let's go. One leg, pulse it out to the side. Try not to lean to the opposite side. You're going to switch on your core as well. All right, drop that leg, other leg. Let's do it. Changing sides. Five seconds. Rest. We've got the donkey kicks next. Now remember, you had the low impact, the intermediate, and the high. Okay. Ready? Let's go. So you're either just bringing the heels up behind, you're doing double time, or both feet. Right. Halfway. A little bit pace. 10 seconds. Let's do it double time. Time. Whew, we're on the run next. And then 3 exercises to go. Ready? Do it. Be 10 seconds. And time. Come down for the dips. Remember, you're going to have bum down or up. Ready? Let's do it. You can also just hold it. Ooh. Oh my God, done. All right, now bear with the rotating knees. Second last exercise. Now you can also make this harder by bringing a leg through. So you can start though, twisting the knees, or you can twist and then extend your bottom leg through. Twist, extend your bottom leg. All right. Twist, extend the bottom leg. Remember, keep that head looking forward. Don't look back at your knees. As soon as you look back, you're more likely to round out. Don't want to round the spine when we're rotating. We're almost there. And time coming up for our last exercise. It's the switches and the star jumps. Finish strong. 4 switches, 2 star jumps. Let's do it. Up all the way up. Right, it's big switches, big arms. Keep your weight evenly distributed on both feet. Or the switches, go with the star jumps. Last 10 seconds. Last one. And done. Look. Good job. So that's deep breath in. Hold. And release. Picking one leg up for our quad stretch. And then bring that same leg through, ankle to knee. Push down, lower yourself down, bend, that's for the knee. Bring that leg down in front for the hamstring stretch, pushing the bottom back. Lengthening that front leg, toes up. The other leg up. And then bring that ankle through, ankle to knee. Lower yourself down. And bring that leg down in front and hamstring stretch. Then coming up, stepping your right leg back, getting that hip stretch. Bringing one arm across. And then pushing that heel down, coming forwards, and then bringing that arm back for the tricep stretch. Then release and swap it over. So stay up high first, bring the arm across, that heel lifted, stretching that hip. And then let's push that heel down as we come slightly forward and bring that arm up for the tricep stretch, pushing down on the elbow. And release, and we are done.